All right, welcome everybody. Doing a little bit of Stuff Finder in Swim Zone. Everybody, doing a little bit of say hi. Stuff Finder in Swim
Hello.
Zone. Everybody,
Hi.
doing a little bit of say hi. Stuff Finder in Swim
Hello.
Zone. Everybody,
Hi.
doing a little bit of awesome. We have sound. All right. So first of all, um, Nick and Mantha, if you would roll a percentile, please. All right. So it looks like Nick, you are the lucky individual who gets to play Bex. He is not feeling well tonight. So if you want to grab him,
Alrighty.
unless you are adamantly opposed to it.
I can do it.
The which means that does it share the way I wanted it to? It did. Okay, so I'm going to share with Reno and Mantha.
Uh-oh.
And Mantha, if you would read attacks underwater, please, to remind everybody what's going on, how that works.
1 second. Attacks underwater. Most attacks made underwater take a -2 penalty and deal half damage. Attacks that deal fire damage do only 1/4 damage. Attacks that deal electricity damage take a -4 penalty rather than a -2 penalty. Melee attacks that deal piercing damage deal full damage. Thrown weapons are ineffective underwater.
All right, and Reno, would you read spellcasting underwater?
Okay. Spellcasting underwater is a creature that is attempting Constitution checks. Hold its breath and concentrate enough to cast spells. Spells might work differently underwater, subject to the GM's discretion.
All right. So that's just a reminder. Movement require a swim speed or a successful athletics checks to move through the water, and varies depending on what's going on with the water. And then how far you can see will all depends on the water's clarity. Right now, you guys are in 50 feet of water and still with daytime, so your vision is just basically like low light. You can see relatively far, a couple hundred feet, and um, it is hard to find concealment to hide underwater unless you're along the floor or there are extenuating circumstances like a giant hole or kelp or big vents or something like that. So, um, you guys had decided to. I just closed that map. Let me open this back up. Boom. All right. So, you guys had decided to go into the lake. So, you are currently in G8. And it slowly gets deeper and deeper. You are now a couple hours into exploring the bottom of the lake. It is clearly much harder to do than the plains because you can't see as far, and you're doing pretty much doing a grid search. Um, as you were cruising along, you saw this hole. You have seen, and you've seen many of them. This one was much larger than the others. You went to investigate and were attacked by a couple creatures, aquatic aliens called Ricky, not to be confused with the protagonist of the Transformer series. These are bug-like creatures that are aquatic. and not sure why they're here. But they have attacked. You tried diplomacy briefly, but they were clearly not interested, and we are now in the middle of the combat on round 3. Any questions, any clarifications before we get going?
I think that's
We
good.
are in water right now, is that correct?
Yes, we are underwater right now.
And how far down are we?
The bottom.
50 feet.
On the bottom.
50 feet. You can move 3-dimensionally anytime you want. As part of your movement. And with that, starting with Bex, he is an operative. So typically what he would do is to use his standard action to do a trick attack. So that means you can move or not. And then as all together as part of that movement, he does a trick attack. In his particular case, he is a ghost. No, he's a spy specialization. So he uses his charisma. No.
So he's good at diplomacy.
Yeah,
He uses something. He's got it, and he
charisma
uses it.
Vision.
to do his trick attacks.
Okay.
And anyway, so then to do that on the you can do it with a small arms or an operative weapon. Right now you are on Dez because Dez can move a little bit faster than you can. You cannot do a trick attack while you are on Dez. So you can decide what you want to do. You also have a sniper rifle, which is a lens pistol.
A lens pistol is a sniper rifle. But it's also fire damage, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is small arms. Never mind.
Is this fire damage? No, it's a burn effect. What kind of damage
fire,
are you?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay, cool. I think instead I'll use the hail pistol. This is generally close enough, so I'll dismount off of Dez and do a trick attack.
All right. Give me a athletic check.
Oh, sure. Right, moving.
And you are 5 feet up. Or you are on Dez. You can even say 10 feet, depending on how high you're sitting on his shoulders. Do you want to stay at that elevation or do you want to go down?
I'll stay at that elevation for now.
Okay. No problem. You are able to move just fine.
I believe I need to then
so now
this.
Yeah,
cast trick.
Targeted. Yep. And so you see there in the chat, it says success versus, and it tells you what the DC is. You just made it. So now you'll notice there are there are 2 other ones. You just do the effect flat-footed first.
Yep.
So that means they are tricked and are flat-footed against your attack. Now roll your normal attack at a -2 because you're underwater.
Yep. 2 damage.
It's now a second effect on a trick. Yep, because you hit, and now roll damage. Nice.
Pass the turn.
Cool. Piercing.
All right, Dez.
Okay, well, Dez is moving forward. Athletics, I think I can't fail the athletics check, but here it is anyway.
Yay!
And he will be moving up as well as over. How much movement speed do we have if we make our track?
Is that a disadvantage? My God.
It does not say
Oh wait, I'm
that you're
sorry.
affected. It just means that you need you need a. So swimming is typically requires 1 foot for every foot that you move if you don't have a swim speed. So it's basically difficult terrain. So it's half your speed, unless you have a swim speed.
A
And you are
subspeed?
correct. You don't need to make a athletics check to move. You can
Okay.
you're athletic enough to where you can just move.
Let's see. Okay, I went the wrong way. He's going 10 feet up to hopefully let people still see. And he will go ahead and. Wait, one more time. Let me make sure that I remember this correctly. It is a standard action to attempt to cleave, and there are 2 within his range. So he is going to attempt his spinning cleave. And good news is that they're 5 feet up, so I don't even have to tell Clef to duck.
There you go.
So the first one will give partial cover to the second one.
Okay.
But you gotta
The
hit the first one
bastards.
first. So go for it.
Okay. Here is the attack on the first one. Oh wait. So the melee attack will also take a -2 because we're underwater?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, let me do that first. Okay.
Alright, what type of
Alright.
damage does it do?
It is piercing damage.
Alright. Go ahead and roll damage. Full.
What's that?
Alright, and now you have,
Let me
so it'll be
do
a
that.
total of -4.
Now that's just full cover, right?
Correct. Right. -2 because you're underwater,
Cool.
-2 because of partial cover is 4. The cleave is no minus to hit the second target, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. That's a hit. Full damage.
Full damage. And I make sure that there's nothing else that's different because of. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That is a productive turn. And also, both of them, you guys have a +1 on range attacks to hit because they are within my range.
Cool.
So I'm like repositioning them into the easier places to hit.
Nice.
Alright, let me see. What does this mean? Dumb. Okay. Reading what they're reminding myself their abilities are, and they're pretty much useless in combat. But they are a playable race, so if you ever decide to play one, they have some interesting abilities.
Hey, they can do harrying fire better. You're welcome. That helps.
so he's going to take a 5-foot back because he has a swim speed.
That prompts a reaction attack or attack of opportunity.
5-foot guarded step does not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard move back. I didn't hear 5-foot guarded step.
Shoots at the doctor. Yeah, they have a swim speed, so they can do a guarded step. If you don't have a swim speed, you can't. All right, Dr. Clef, because it takes 10 feet
Noted.
movement.
Clef, somehow on the front lines again, is going to stab
Don't forget your third
guy who's next to him.
mutation point.
Oh, yes. Thank you for the reminder. Which one am I on?
3.
I don't know if you could say somehow when you're the one that moved up there.
That's true. I think he would be better thinking about this. Point is, he'll take his little hand stabby thing and stab the guy next to him. Hopefully. Make sure I'm doing this
-2.
right. I want to do the -2. Do the melee attack.
Wow.
Wah, wah, wah. The moment, I don't think there's a whole lot else I can really do. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay there. I'm fine. My friends are joining me.
All right, Luna.
Okay. Well, first of all, I am assuming that we cannot use laser weapons underwater.
You can. They just do a quarter damage.
Okay. And my other question is, how would I know if these have souls or anything that's
If they have
detectable?
what?
These are sentient creatures. They are a playable race. It's the same as
Soul?
asking if Des has a soul. Right?
I want to do. Let's go do psychic sonar. I'll move up 15 feet or whatever it is.
All right, give me an athletic check.
Do what?
Athletics, DC 10.
Come on, maybe we can do athletics. Good at that.
No problem. So you can move up to half your speed.
Which is 30, 15.
And you can go up as well in altitude.
That would count towards the movement, correct? You can't just move up without.
You can go up to 15 feet high as well as forward because you can go diagonally at the same time.
Oh, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So if I went up 10 feet, I would be on the
Good.
level that these things are on.
They're 5 feet high. Des is 10
5
feet.
feet.
Des and Bex are 10 feet.
Okay, so I can be 5 feet up as well as moving my 15 forward. Okay.
Yes. If you go 10 feet up, you would be above them.
Okay.
And the Dr. Clef is on
Kind of in the
the
way.
ground. So he's same as you are right now.
Right. So he's kind of blocking a little bit, but
So did you want to go up?
Yeah, up 5 feet, please.
Are you attacking the one that's closest to you?
I think so. I'm on the 3D map.
Okay. If you do, you have a +1 to that attack because Des is helping position them in a good spot.
One more time.
If you're attempting a ranged attack against that one, it's in
Yeah.
Des's reach, and so he's helping like shove them to get you like a good shot on them. So you get a
Which is it that I'm targeting? Number 7, is that the one? the other one?
Whichever one is closest to us, that is. No, it's the 8.
It is correct.
8 is the one, not 7.
Okay, I have number 7. That maybe no, and maybe again. We target number 8 from you, please. Since I'm targeting 7, I should be targeting 8. I believe is correct. I'm not doing that, so. No, still doing it. Fan. There we go. Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay, so then I will do the take sonar spell and just roll the cast, correct?
All right, so hold on. You're doing psychic sonar, okay. You project a sonar-like blast of psychic energy that rebounds a moment later. It is a cone-shaped burst of 15 feet. And so we, okay. All right, so yes, you have them targeted, so it would be the blue circle.
Yeah. And private cast, right?
Yes. What is your...
Where'd that die?
He failed. Roll damage.
I failed.
He failed his saving throw, so roll damage.
Oh. So, then what's the ricochet part of that? Or the color
It's like
ricochet?
a sonar for like a bat, where it comes out and like bounces back, and you're able to perceive and sense what's going on. And you're able to, even if it was dark, you could see them. You can sense them as if you had blind sense.
Okay, but I wouldn't do any damage. I'm just detecting them clearly.
You also did damage as well, yes.
No, I meant I'm talking about number 8. I mean number 7.
Number 7 is too far, so you wouldn't even see him at all. No. You can see him physically with your eyes, but not with his spell.
Okay, cool. I think that
And
is
then
what I
mark
can
off
do.
that you use the spell. Alright, and give me just a second here. I need to check something because ability wisdom 10 plus 3 should be 13. So why is it so low? That's weird because it's doing it correctly there. Mystic Cure will DC 11. It's not doing it right there. Okay, caster level is 3. Your wisdom is plus 3. Alright, I'll double check that in just one. Here, let me look one other thing here. Oh, it doesn't have spell casting per se. Alright, I'll check it here in a minute then. Alright, and it's instantaneous plus 1 round. Let's see, and until the end of the next turn, you can sense them. Okay, so that's what the extra round means. Okay. This guy you just blasted sort of shakes his head, and is going to try to go for. It's going to take a 5-foot guarded step back.
he does have the effect on him, that attacking is a full action, if you didn't see that.
That is it for him. All right, top of round 4. Luna, you get to go again.
Okay. I am close enough. I'm going to use my my laser pistol. Same target. I'm sorry, semi-auto tactical with bullet. And a good swimmer, damn it.
All right. X will move up and keep by his allies. And try to trick this same guy again. Trick attack him.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Yes. Almost rolled off of my off of Clef's.
All right, so you're not able to move, but you are able to try the trick attack.
But yes. Fail. So then I don't do any of that. I just try to attack.
Mhm.
Two.
Yep, it just becomes a regular attack.
Let's see. It's -2. Is this 8 still in your range or no? Is that just outside? Says.
What? Sorry, 1 second. He is outside my range. Apologies.
Nope, totally all
How
right. Just
dare they move
remembering
away
a thing. Move away from the fuck off Dragon Man from underwater.
Hey, he's your favorite fuck off, Dragon Man.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I didn't say otherwise. These guys are good. All right, that's I go.
You're like, we're underwater. Why the fuck is there a dragon here? Alright, Des is moving. I'm deciding if I want to just stay right above Dr. Clough. I think. Yeah, he will go ahead and move adjacent to them, because that is more inconvenient for them. He is going to move. Oh, okay. Another 5 feet up, just to give Dr. Cloud like a little bit of room. But he wants to be the biggest, meanest thing close to them. And as an action, he's going to go ahead and try his spinning cleave again. Normal cleave, they do have to be next to each other, but I took a feat boost when I leveled up. So mine, they just have to be within my reach. And we will start with number 8. It's 2. Alright. There's that damage. And now targeting the other one. That's a -2. Oh, and that one. Extreme melee. Sword into stone. Your weapon lodges in an adjacent surface, requiring a successful DC 20 strength check to free it. Woo! Do I need to make that now, or is that a next turn's problem?
Since you have cleave, I'll go ahead and let you do it now.
Hell yeah. Okay, that is a straight up strength check. Let's try that. Oh,
What was cleave again?
that's not quite it. Cleave lets you hit more than one enemy at a time. He has this big pike, and he is doing a spin underwater to try to hit both of them at the same time. Yeah, so that's a 13. So didn't quite make it, but those rocks are very sturdy, is what he just learned.
Alright, Luna, so I fixed your... Basically, I did the IT thing of turning it off, turning it back on. Because your saving difficulty check should have been 14. And it was only showing as 11.
Okay.
So now that's fixed. Your mind thrust, why do you have that? Is that because you're a drow?
I believe so, yeah. It's under abilities, right? Class abilities.
Drow
Yeah,
magic,
I have mind
let's
link.
see. The caster level for these effects is equal to the drow's level. Okay, so drow magic. Okay. That is fixed. Alright, this guy's by himself.
Taking some damage. That's good.
Again, going to do a 5-foot step back.
Lame. Wow, and he's not even going for the guy that killed his friend? Rude.
Alright, Dr. Clef. You hit again with a bullet. Still not past your stamina, though. What'd you like to do?
Okay, well, first I will apply my new mutation point. Getting +1 to AC. Then I will use my adaptive strike. Try and shoot the guy this time. I am selecting the wrong character. Boom. No. What? No.
Sorry, I tried moving my token to the back so that you could get yours.
You get some.
Shouldn't need to.
It's more of I have X selected, so
Yeah.
there we go. I just have to select the right character. Let's
That's
see.
stupid. How dare you have to be the right character?
-2 for underwater, +1 for Dez.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a
Might as
natural 10-foot reach, and I think that guy's within 10 feet of me, but I don't think I should add the 5 feet for my too because it's stuck. Sorry,
Okay, so
I
minus
was
1.
doing the math. Oh,
Alright, still not used to this water as you try to fling this thorn thing at him. And you get to try
I go
again.
Yeah.
it's like nothing even
Really
happened.
regretting not getting that water augmentation now. Plans for the future.
Exactly.
We get your 5th MP.
Oh, yes, thank you.
This time hits.
I remember if piercing was one of the damage types that's affected by water. I don't think it is, but
You have the minus to the attack, but you do full damage.
Okay.
Right. Or is it melee? It's melee. Never mind.
piercing
I don't know.
range. I lost the thing. Environment. Here we go.
If it's piercing, yes, it does full damage.
Okay. I had it and then I lost it, so I was like, wait, I know, I need to double check. Yeah. Ha!
Get him.
Picked up a little bit. I'm sure I'll be just shot again for it.
Pick on somebody who's not your own size. God.
Right. Monkey bugs and whatever kind of bug they are natural enemies.
Apparently.
Alright, X.
Oh, yes, specs. No, sir. There. Athletics check. Woo.
Nice.
Yay!
Heck. I do not have you targeted. Let me target that first one.
Water ASMR, Atomic says. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Atomic.
Man,
Correct. Now I do the actual attack, but I have a -1,
-1.
and then roll the attack. Woo. Damage. Damage.
Yay!
Alright, and with that, it just sort of stops moving. You just sort of floating. Sort of slowly sinking toward the bottom. I'll switch views for the stream. Now they're out of combat.
Oh my god, this underwater stuff is messing with Des.
Mhm.
You can take a 20 now that you're out of combat.
Yeah, he sinks down to the bottom once Doc's not under him, and he really uses that, feet on the rock as leverage to help him get his spear back. Pike. It's a pike.
Doc just kind of scrambles to get out of the way as you slowly sink on top of him.
I would have kept myself afloat if you were still there. But also, you had time to move. So, it's not my fault.
Doc will start checking the bodies, see what they got on them.
May I just interject that your water undercurrent thing is pretty cool. You can't see it very well on the screen, but we see it well here.
Thank you.
Then
The water effect for fancy grounds. Let me clear this.
Oh yeah, I do like the rippling. It's nice.
well, not only that, but it looks like the striations and stuff are moving too, undulating.
All right. So as you're looking at them, you see that their armor is carbon skin, graphite and carbon skin. This is actually how you would say it. But it's been abused and used so much and hasn't been repaired. So the two, you could get one set.
Yeah, I get this piece from that one and this
So-
piece from the other.
So level 3 armor gives you +3 AAC, +4 KAC. It does have an armor class penalty of 1 with 1 upgrade slot. I don't know that it's better than anything you guys already have. And they have 2
Can we check that?
sniffs. Between the two of them, they have 14 small arms left rounds and the 2 semi-automatic pistols.
Are they more to their classifications? Are they in the party sheet?
They are.
Okay, small arms. Don't know that. Level 1. Also level 1. Oh, it's the same one.
One want the semi-auto pistols.
Well, that's what I'm looking at. There's no difference between the one I already have exactly the same thing. Oh, I don't need that. Take the
Sorry, I
small arms
accidentally
rounds.
closed every window.
No, I take the rounds. I'll take them otherwise.
Yeah, honestly, small arms are not really Dez's thing. They're tiny. They're too small for him.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
One of the guns just to have one. I don't actually have a gun, though I could use it. But
Yeah.
my natural
Use
stuff
the
is
gun.
better.
Because I have all this stuff. I'm fine.
Right.
Sorry, you should take the rounds too.
Cool,
It
we'll do that
requires
then.
rounds.
Yeah, well, if you're taking the gun, take the rounds.
What I meant is it's
I
not
just wanted
electric.
the gun, not the bullet.
It's a cool gun.
I don't think any of us. Does anyone want the armor? I don't think any of us do.
Not really. We can carry it and sell it because it's 3rd level armor, but
Yeah, so take the rest of it with us and sell it later.
one bulk. Okay. Well,
Can I ask though? Using the second skin, wouldn't this be a better way to go for me?
Oh, I will put it back in the party sheet. Take a look at it.
I'll hold on to the other stuff.
For Lunalight?
Does she want to wear it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm confirming with Sven that is what I should do because it is a level 3 and I only have a level 1. Are there any disadvantages that we know about?
There's an AC penalty.
Like everything is better. So, Fan, you should. I should
So the
take this,
difference
right?
is if you compare the second skin with the, gotta pull it up again, gear.
Graphite carbon.
So comparing the two side by side, you get 2 more for your armors, but you have a minus, you would have an armor class penalty, which means if you try to do acrobatics, athletics, sleight of hand, or stealth, you have a -1 if you use the graphite carbon skin.
Athletics.
If you're
If
okay with that minus, then it is a better armor by 2.
Yeah, let's go with that.
if you're looking at your skills page, you can see which ones it has a -2, because to the left of the ranks, it has a little like chest plate looking symbol. So those are the ones that have a -1.
It's about right now. Chest thing. I'm not. Where's the chest?
It's like a little Kevlar
So look at
vest
your
between acrobatics, name, and rank. It's a little symbol.
Oh yeah, little doggy. A rabbit.
We'll go with the rabbit. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, the rabbit. That means you're
Acrobatics,
not as quick as you used to be.
but I'm also trained in acrobatics. I mean athletics.
Mhm.
+2. We'll go down to +1.
Yeah, doesn't mean you can't do it.
So when I go up in rank, my total should come up as well. Correct?
That's up to
That's
you.
how that works.
If you apply ranks to it, yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm going to go with that.
Because right now you could have up to 3 in each, and you only have 2 in athletics, and none in the other 2.
Okay. Acrobatics actually be pretty good. Get going on that, even though I don't have ranks in it now. All right. Yes. Can I do the graphite carbon skin?
Alright, so taking it from the party sheet, who's trained in engineering?
I am trained
Man,
in
I'm barely
engineering.
trained in anything, so y'all have fun with that.
I am first
I'm
rank in
pretty sure.
engineering.
I'm pretty sure Bex is. You said Luna has it.
Engineering, Bex and Luna. Alright, so Luna, give me an engineering check to see if you can help Bex.
Can't see it. Make it? Nope.
Alright, so you are able to help Bex. So he gets a +2. Alright, so 17. So it takes about 20 minutes working underwater for him to resize it and get it to work to where it will fit you.
Fit me to take my clothes off?
Especially because you're wearing second skin, yes.
Okay, everybody turn away. And they do.
And we do. Everybody turns
None
away
of
and
you
does
are
not look
even
at Luna.
compatible to reproduce, I should
Okay.
say.
She's sensitive, okay? I don't know.
Alright, so he's
Work.
armor check, skill check. So it should be working. Let's see. That is so weird. I don't know why it doesn't do that, because it shows on your gear page on the bottom. Armor check enabled. Skills check -1, and yet it does not do it. Alright, so we will worry about that another time. So you are set. Everything is ready to go for you. The last. Alright, so are you doing anything with the Rikiki, or are you just looting them?
Is there something to do with them?
You can eat them, you can try to put them in the hole, you can take them back to your settlement. There are any number of things you could do with them.
All right, I'm back.
Hey Doc, do you want to like do some scans or something on these guys? See how long they've been out here or whatever? I don't know. It's weird that they're here, right?
I haven't read any reports saying that we've had anyone else in our territory. I think the closest one was what, east and west and south. I don't believe there's anything to the east or north that's anywhere nearby. I remember, but yeah, I'll give them a check, see how long they've been here. Their armor looks a little rough, so I don't know. Maybe they crashed. Yeah, I'd like to give the big guys, look over, just see besides the wounds that we've inflicted, generally how they were faring. Like, were they malnourished? Do they look like they've been hiding underwater for a while?
Alright, what is your let's see what this says. Alright, so these are
I'm
not
helping,
rare
but only in
creatures,
the
these are
narrative
normal
sense.
things you run across quite a bit.
Mhm.
So I just need a flat life science check.
Alrighty.
Can I help with that?
Nice. Alright, so you can tell these are older. Probably in their 50s. From the amount of exoskeleton they have and the aging around the eyes and things that they you can tell. The looking at the pistols and such, go ahead and give me anybody can give me either culture or engineering. So
Culture.
you guys
I cannot give you any of those. Good luck.
Check Bex, because
so
I
these
also am not
look
trained in
like
either.
older weapons as well. Yes, so they're definitely older, probably at least 30, 35 years old from the model that they are. They do look like Pact World Engineering. It's a company you recognize from the Pact World, but like I said, it's an older model. Same thing with the rounds. The rounds appear to be much older.
So maybe these guys have been here for a while? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Be best I could guess, or at least they've been sticking out with old gear, but given the state of it, we might want to look for a crash site. Something to that effect. Maybe they're crashed here, 30 years ago and been here ever since, maybe?
If they
That could be a
crashed here
guess.
30 years ago, that crash site's going to be pretty hard to find because if it's above ground, like the plants would have taken over.
Well,
Well,
could explain some weirdness.
or they just got here, but they live in like a low down area from the burbs.
Yeah, but then why would they have such old gear with them? Well, they've had.
Because they're not rich.
Um,
They're not based
Fair enough.
in a corporation like we are.
DM, I cannot remember. Did we hear them like talking to each other at any point?
No,
Okay.
they have comm units.
Oh, that's fair.
As you look at them, they don't appear to be working.
Ah,
Ben, just to make sure I'm remembering this right, the closest other settlements would be to the south and to the west, right?
They're not on your grid map at all. This is just your settlement, and they would be the south, I believe, is the one that's closer, and got myself covered up here. Yeah, so for argument's sake, we'll say the one to the south is the closest. There is one to the north and one to the east. I don't remember the continent. No, if there's one over to the west or not.
It's one to the north, a ways.
They're all a
You just
ways.
said.
The whole
Well,
point is
yeah,
to give room for the settlement to grow over many miles, hundreds of miles.
but close enough that you theoretically can go visit. Why would we need to visit the other people though? When they just come to us when we make really good scientific discoveries?
in
Right.
case they make scientific discoveries that we want to steal.
Shit. You right, you right.
Are there other searching
Sorry,
parties out here?
collaborate.
Scientific collaboration. Yes, those are words that I know the meaning of. Okay, if
I'm
Luna's
sorry,
not.
we talked over you, Luna. What did you say?
Yeah.
I was saying, like, are we the only ones that are searching these areas, or is it possible we have other people out there doing the same thing and reporting information back or something?
We're far enough apart from each other that this is theoretically like our designated territory.
The only person that I'm aware of as of our territory would be our scout, Elenez,
Right.
but he would, he reports to us.
I'm gonna take Luna's old armor so that I can carry it until we sell it.
Bane
Might
TBC is
not
in
be
the house. Welcome.
Hi, Bane.
Check him out. He does live play D&D as well. All right. So, anything else you guys are doing?
Hey,
Somebody
so
would
I know
to-
I split off and went to look at that hole, and it looks like that's a pretty big hole. It looks like there could be stuff down there. I wanted to make sure that you guys could also go with me. So, did you figure out what you wanted to about those bones?
That was to you, Doc.
I was muted. Yes. Yeah. Big skeleton of a larger herbivore lion creature. Would have been 4-legged, had a tail, about 30 feet long from head to toe. Yeah, not sure what kind of creature it is though. The decay is a little too much. Plus, I don't think we've encountered this kind of creature yet.
Well, you can tell if it's a fish by looking at the teeth.
Well, it's not a fish.
Well,
It's a herbivore land creature.
okay. Well, maybe it went swimming, or maybe this wasn't always a lake.
There you go.
True. That second option does worry me. Oh well, let's go
Stuff
diving
changes
into
all
it
the
further.
time.
Every billion
Anyway,
years, you
And happen
you
where
guys want
we
to
are
come into the
at.
hole with me?
Sure.
Yeah.
First,
Doc, or not Doc. Bex, you want to climb on? You are not doing well with the swimming. I'm gonna be honest, my man. Thanks. Okay, we are venturing into the hole. Ugh.
All right. So, it looks similar to the other ones in style and ways made, except this one extends out a little bit beyond the lip. A lot of them are just simple holes, like they're drilled or bored. This one has almost extends out about 20 feet to the north and the west a little bit. But other than that, nothing unusual down there. Some bones and some couple schools of fish, but nothing really unusual that you wouldn't expect to see.
I might just be remembering this wrong then. I could have sworn that I thought there could have been something down there. But I might be remembering wrong. It's been 2 weeks since we last played, so.
well, I mean, do we know how or who built this? Because obviously it wasn't us.
Nope.
Alright, sorry about that. I was
Just
otherwise engaged. Was there a question there? Or were you just talking amongst yourselves?
that was a question. However, Mantha answered it.
Okay.
Got it.
I mean, I don't know, maybe there is some natural reason for these holes. Maybe they're like volcanic vents that closed off or something. I don't know. They're very straight, though.
So Sven, can I roll to Luna? Take a look at these things and see if she can ascertain any information. That's what we already know.
Oh,
It would be
real
physical
quick,
science.
as I review
If
my
you're
notes.
trained in, if you have ranks in physical science, yes.
And
Nick, what were you saying?
As I review my notes, it's like have found that some of these holes were made by seismic activity, just like shifting stuff, revealing air pockets kind of deal. That was
Right.
what at least a lot of the holes we've encountered so far was about.
Anyway, so my question is, what I'm looking for is to see whether this be or possibly be naturally made formation, which obviously we've seen some fucking crazy ass formations created naturally that were unbelievable. However, I'm trying to ascertain if this was made by some sort of creature. It means it would have to be an
So with the
intellectual.
piles of rocks leading up to it, and then the hole, this does seem to you to be natural.
Okay.
Because if you look at the map, you can see there's a whole series of rocks to the east, leading directly to the hole.
To the east. Okay, I see. Yeah.
And
But
still
hey, if we
looking
keep
for
going
there is
down these
a
holes,
single sentence, maybe paragraph at most, where it says other charters. I might be in the back. Let me look. And with piezo being piezo, it is just difficult to find. Here it is. New
never
Harmony's other
clearly
charters.
labeled enough.
The planet has been carved into several other charters with other patrons. Depending on which patron you choose, the one you picked won't be present in the campaign because they're your patron. So yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other patrons on the planet, and so the planet has been divided up
Wow.
into roughly 6 parts. On your continent, there is one to the south and one to the north. And I don't remember if there's one to the west or east or not. But I know there's one to the south, one to the north. And you've talked to both of them. They've sent representatives.
Oh, I thought that was the south and west.
Okay, then south and west. So you have not talked to the one to the north yet.
Right. Thank
One
you
is for the
for looking that up,
Starfinders, and
Ben.
the other one is I don't remember off the top of my head.
Now that we're talking about it, do you think we should, like, send a representative just to, like, make contact with the one to the north, or is that weird?
Maybe.
Who knows? That's probably a decision to make when we're both at the settlement and when everybody's here.
All right, so
Let's have that be a question, to note for our next, charter meeting when we get back to the camp or get to the city. Yeah.
anything else in this area? Or are you moving on?
I guess we're moving on.
Man.
I don't know. I'll move the bodies and just kind of toss them to the hole because why not?
Oh, you're throwing them in the hole?
Okay.
Wow.
All right, so
That'll
the bodies are
be
in the hole.
good
And
fertilizer.
you guys continue moving on.
Okay, if I could just say something. Because the hole is not man-made or entity-made, whatever you want to call it. if there's something not down there, which means if we're trying to say, hey, this is a safe area, and they have a massive, sea worm that comes out of that, that's not can be safe. So the question is, do we want to go into the mouth of the sandworm? The
I
sand
went
sea
into
worm.
that hole already.
Yes.
You did.
You guys went
How
into the
far?
sandworm the hole already and checked it all out and didn't find anything of
There were some
Okay.
fish down there.
unusualness.
Right. I wanted to double check. I didn't realize we had gone down. Okay, cool.
Yep, no worries.
Move on. We're swimming.
All right, so you spend. It takes 2 days to map out and explore each hex of the bottom of the lake. The evening and your long rest goes uneventfully. Actually, giving
Yay.
it to you. There you go.
Yay. I love
Dr.
being
Clef, did you
rested.
want to try or anybody who is trained in medicine want to try treat deadly wounds?
Yeah.
Yes. What?
What happened to the
Or
second
who?
skin that was in the party sheet?
I took it
Okay.
so that I could carry it until we are able to sell it. If you want it back in the party sheet, I can put it back in the party sheet.
Nope, I'm just asking. Alright, so Bex, Dr. Clef, and Luna are all
Yep.
trained in medicine. Alright, so Luna, go ahead and give a medicine check to help.
Ooh.
Dr. Clef, give medicine check to help.
Yep.
Nice roll.
Alright, so you have a +4. What medical equipment do you have? Either Doc or Bex.
Basic med kit.
Okay.
Better than no
for
medkit.
my, cheat sheet. Alright, go to my images. There it is, medicine skill chart. Give me to the camera. Boom. Alright, so you basic medkit is the only thing you have? Or the best thing you have?
It does look like that.
Okay, so it is a kit, so therefore it is not expended. Treat deadly wounds requires a DC 25. So go ahead and with a +4, have Bex give us a medicine check.
I cannot help in that, correct?
You already did.
Oh, that was
That's
it.
what we. Yeah. Or
Excellent. That's exactly what you need. 1 hit point per level. So you get 3 hit points back. And you have 4 down. That leaves you with 1 wound. Nice. After your rest, you had 4 left.
Yay.
So,
nice. I didn't realize until just now that I was the one being treated.
Well, you did notice an issue during this fight earlier.
Yep.
Why am I always on the front line?
I mean, I'm doing this to myself, but gotta ask myself sometimes, why do I do the things I do?
right.
I'm just saying, you could consider not doing it to yourself. It's an option. You don't have to take it, but it is an option.
Alright, so that leaves us, it is now the night of the first of Desness. Again, you get a peaceful overnight rest. That heals you up. So, looks like you all had the map open. So, did you want to go to E9, G9, or
Fit the screen.
yeah, a G8? I'm sorry, G9. Okay, one more time. You guys are in F8, so you can go either to E9, which is straight east. You can go northeast to F9, or you can go northwest to G8. Busy day tomorrow, calling it a night. Take care. Appreciate you, Atomic. Thank you. Talk to you in the
I'm
Have a
morning.
good
gonna
one, Atomic.
suggest I'd like to put my vote for 8. G8, I think it is. No. What the fuck is it? Whatever the 8 is, up to north.
There's
The
E8 and
northwest one.
G8.
G8, that is the one I'm
G8.
No,
suggesting.
that's 9. That's
E9.
Or, sorry,
E9.
9.
Oh, you did
Or,
that. Or is there a point there?
sorry,
No, never mind.
E9, G8. You're right. Sorry, I got confused in my head with F8. So yeah, G8. Sure,
Honestly,
that works for me.
yeah, I was gonna propose E9 and we just follow a coast, but like we can go the other direction and still follow a coast. So yeah, let's go to G8.
Well, now that you put your thing in, though, your 2 cents, I was going to the northwest because of getting some more of the coast where we have established it already.
Okay,
Yeah,
Just press
works for
that.
me.
I'm good with either one, my man. I just think it of the 3 options, I least want to go to F9 because it's stupid to just cut across the lake just because.
Potential
Fair
danger
enough.
on both sides, on all sides.
I want to keep a coast visible, the
Exactly.
a shore
My
visible.
suggestion. Because we have 7 already covered. Or
All
6 or
right.
7 already. So G8 is my choice. My vote, I meant.
G8. I will say, uh, I I think it's Sven that keeps pointing it out. Next time we leave the base, we should go south because we haven't gone there at all.
Right. But we also have some protection by the mountain range itself, to a certain degree.
Yeah, but maybe there's something there that has protection from us. Something super cool and valuable.
Like a dragon.
Like livestock or something, you know? When we found the golden blooms, those were in the mountains.
True. Which is why we're mining.
Yep. And of course, all the special golden blooms that were to the south are dead now. So
Yeah.
all the other
I
real
like your suggestion.
15 fields of them that were in the mountain
Yeah.
ranges to the south.
That we never went to. We go there and we just find them decomposing already.
All right, so as you head there, second of Desness goes by uneventfully.
Yay.
So you have now been in the water for 3 days. Your fingers are now pruny.
Right.
Do you guys, like, once we're done with this hex, do you guys, like, need a break from all the swimming? I know I can keep it up, but I don't know if you guys can.
Keep up with the what?
All the swimming.
Good for your butt. Good glutes.
Okay, if you're good with it, we can
Well,
keep going.
we're gonna.
All right, so you are now in G8. Exploring for your first day.
So our suits kind of act like the ones on Dune, where they just kick in whenever you need them, as far as the underwater breathing for a tie.
Yes, you have enviro suits. So I shared it in the Discord somewhere. The difference between real life and the sci-fi stuff
Yeah,
is that in a real world spacesuit, it lets you breathe in space because it creates pressure. There is no pressure in the vacuum of space. Underwater, the pressure comes from outside, and the spacesuit is not built to handle the pressure. So in the
right.
real life, an astronaut could not take his spacesuit and dive into the ocean and be fine. It would not work.
Right.
However,
Right.
in sci-fi, science fiction, including Starfinder, it is not a spacesuit. It is a envirosuit. It's not a diving suit. It's an environmental suit. So it works both in vacuum and underwater.
Yay! I'm so glad that sci-fi takes care of that stuff for me.
All right, so
It's
save a little time. The 3rd of Desness and the 4th of Desness go by uneventfully. You are able to explore it. As along the coast, it would be what you expected. Give me a physical science check, whoever is trained in physical science.
You guys have fun with that.
well, that kind of sucked.
All right, so
You
you're
can
guessing that this lake at one point had a sudden growth of probably double what it is now, because there seems to be like a lip or a bowl, and then there's a section of probably 300 feet where it went up and is now where it is within the boundaries where it is now. You're not sure. It's definitely not recent. At least a couple thousand years ago from the erosion and things. But since you've been going along here, you also find that it's getting rockier the more north you go. There's less soil and more rocks within the soil, larger glacier. I forget what they're called, but the big slabs of rock that are bedrock. You see more and more, and especially closer to the northwest and along the coast, it gets very rocky. But as you're going inward and more toward the east, they are there's more kelp and more seaweed and more lakeweed and things like that, and more life the farther east you go. It's not a day and night difference, but it's noticeable as you guys have been doing this full study of this hex. So
Right.
as you're ready to start the 5th of Desness,
I'm sorry, I
where are
was
you going?
listening to you, I was struggling to picture it. So with the lake size, are you saying that the lake used to be bigger and is now smaller, or it was smaller and is now bigger?
Now smaller and it was smaller and is now bigger.
Okay, thank you. That's what I
At
needed.
least on the east side, by about 300 feet all the way around the two hexes you've explored.
Okay, cool.
All right, so Fifth of Deadness, where are you guys headed? Let me go ahead and make this.
Okay, so
Well, since
do you guys need a break from the swimming? It's a lot. We've been swimming for days now. Like, I'm good to
Quick
keep
question.
going.
Quick question before we continue. How long do we have before we have to get back?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
15 days.
Okay.
anytime.
Okay.
20th of Deadness is where the next.
So let's do one more water hex and then maybe go back to land.
Okay. Uh, let's see, what is that?
I was going to suggest we select
G9?
back up.
Yeah, works for me. Going, further along the coast.
And then theoretically after that we go to HA and follow the land down that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you do know that the hex next to you, hold on, 10, F10 was one of your options. Your settlement could have been there.
Hmm.
You had forest, lake, and mountain. This was the lake side, the water side.
Does that tell us anything about that hex? That it was like a potential landing site? Does that mean,
It means
do
meta.
we hear that and then mean like, think it means like, oh yeah, this one's like generally flat, or it didn't really have much going on, and that was why it was a good place to land?
I don't think we did. I think we just did it according to our intuitive
That is what you know about
acumen.
it.
Thank you. Okay, so it's grassland. Okay, thank you very much. All right, are we in agreement about G9?
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. So your travel G9 from you were in G8, right? Let's see.
Yes, we were.
Yes, from G8 goes uneventfully.
Yay.
Okay.
All right, as you start exploring, the next day is now the 6th of Deadness. find that about halfway up the hex, the coast begins to be cliff. Looks like it was sheared by a glacier at one point, and you just have rocks, cliffs, starting about 10 feet, and then as you continue north toward the river that you know empties into this lake, it gets deeper and deeper. Um, as you're moving along and exploring. Toward the end of the day, you guys are looking for getting ready to stop. By this point, you guys have now gotten into a rhythm. Your bodies are no longer as sore as they used to be the first several days. Um, you're now used to the pressure of the water. You're familiar with, if you drop down, how hard it is, and how much it is. The deepest you've gone is about 70, 80 feet, and the difference, that does still provide a lot of pressure. But you're getting better, and I'm going to say if there is another combat, you guys will have a +2 to your athletic checks to move
Yay.
around, those of you who need
And
it. You guys are in about, so you're in an area where there's the lake floor goes, then there are steps, STPPES. It goes up about a cliff face, and then there's a plateau, and then another one goes up about 30 feet higher, and then there's another one that goes up about 30 feet, and then the last one about 10 feet, and then that's where the water ends. So you're in this area here, and I need perception checks from everybody.
Do.
Hate it when my seeing eye android doesn't do that much better than I do.
oops, that was a mistake. Sorry.
All right, so Luna and Dr. Clef, you've been seeing signs of some sort of predator, where you've seen some bones. You saw a corpse of a half-eaten larger fish that was decaying on the bottom, and all the little scavengers and things were scattering away from it.
The vultures
So you
of the
have a
sea.
feeling that you're in some sort of predator area, as you're moving along. And you've been doing, like I said, you do sort of a grid pattern. In this particular case, you are moving west. From the east, you're moving to the west. So I'm just
But
going
you
to
said
slap you
east.
guys here. Let me share the map. There we go.
Oh.
So I have right now the party setup is facing east. But what you're going to do is you're going to put yourselves within this grid, this square, draw a square.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm AFK, but I'm still in Discord.
Alright, so put yourself in the square as if you were heading east. Sorry, as if you were heading west. And looking at the map, you can see the depth. So this is 30 feet higher than the bottom floor, which is down here. This is about 10 feet.
Okay.
Sorry, you gotta be unlocked tokens. There we go.
So are we surveying on the bottom of the thing, or are we swimming as we're going along? Somewhere on the bottom, right? Until it drops down to a mile crevice.
The deepest
You
it
swim.
is at the +0 is 80 feet. And then it goes up from, we're going from that 0 up. So this is +30. This is 10 feet right now. Dex and, Des, if he was on the shelf, the stone shelf, he would be 10 feet up. But you guys know there are, there's a cliff right next to you, so you can be as high as you want to be up to the water right now is 80 feet from the bottom, from this area here is 80 feet up to the
I just
surface of the
realized
water.
that Nick had Bex on my back. I'm like, oh shit, did I go on top of somebody? Let me move. And then he moved with me. I'm like, oh,
Alright, so I'm getting rid of this.
I'm gonna stick you to at least overlap a little bit so that you can at least get your token.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. There's a coral over here. And from with the map zoomed out, it looks like a red token on the map from
Oh, it kind of does.
Invisible that the DM has put on it. Alright, so again, keeping in mind, this one goes up 30 feet, this plateau, and then 60 feet to this shelf over here. This one is actually 70 feet, and then the lake edge way over here. Adjust your height and move as you would be exploring this area. Go at like 10, 15 feet at a time. And we're just, are we going to say that Bex and Dez are together?
Yeah, Bex is just riding Des.
Alright, so you can just, don't worry about Bex right now.
He'll teleport to my back when it's time.
And then Luna and Dr. Clef would probably stay together as well, not riding each other, but
move
just
over and so put your cursor over Luna.
Yeah.
And then press down the Alt key and use the mouse wheel to go to +15, which is where Dez is right, Dr. Clef is right now.
Okay.
So I don't have line of sight drawn exactly, but you guys cannot see anywhere up here at all because of the cliff.
Okay.
Should we go a little bit higher so that we can see the cliff?
Does seeing it count? Does seeing it count towards mapping it? We need to go over there in order to do it.
Yeah.
Here, we'll just swim higher.
Hey, Des,
you
you
would
can
eventually need
be
to
down
see it
here.
anyway,
We'll go up
yes.
there.
Okay. Stay on comms, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so about.
So you need to be at least 35. Oops, didn't mean to ping. There we go. Yep. Luna, you're staying with the doctor?
Yes.
Go ahead and keep going, guys. It is sunset, so it's not bright. If it were like noonish, you could see really well, but now it's dim light, but you can still see enough to where you can make out the general features, and your visibility is about 100, 120 feet.
I'm unable to move my tokens. There we go.
The trunk of an underwater tree.
Yes, it looks like winds blew a tree into the water within the last 5 years or so, and it is slowly decomposing. Did not grow very well. All right, let me see.
So we're still at 45 right now. 40. I'm at 55.
From the bottom of the floor, yes. So you are 20 feet above where you are, the shelf you're on right now, 25 feet. And the dock is 5 feet, 10 feet above the floor, the platform, the
Right.
level you are now.
And how high are these? Is the ridge to my south?
To the south is 30 feet, to the north is 40 feet, and then it's the end of the water. The water ends.
Well, I wanted to
Surface of the
we go
water
up,
is 40 feet above you. Is at 70,
just move.
70 feet up from zero.
So I don't want to move to there, and then I'll glance at the tops of these the ridge, see if I can see anything. Interest.
Okay. See a dragon person swimming down below you.
Talking about the ridge itself.
Yes, you are higher than Des right now. The ridge you're on goes down.
Oh, the edge goes down.
Correct.
Okay, I thought it was going up. Never mind. I was confused there for a moment.
The map, the further up you go.
All right, keep going. Where are you guys?
Okay, can I just clarify? If Luna is looking south and southeast, the structure there is above or below where she is. I mean, not above, below the ground, the floor of the
If you
where.
zoom out your map to where you can see the right side of the whole map, there's a +0 on the bottom right corner of the map. That
+0.
section, that whole bottom that looks like sand, is 0. That's the bottom floor of the lake.
Okay.
It then goes up to where Des is, 10 feet. Then it goes up
Okay.
20 more feet. So where you all are right now, if you look at the right side of the map, it says +30. That
Right.
shelf, that whole shelf is higher than the south. And then if you zoom out even more on the left, you'll see there's a +60 because these
It's going up. So
ridge here goes up more. And then directly above you to the north also goes up. You cannot see through this.
okay. So what about like right there?
That goes down to here. This is lower.
Okay. All right. So what I'm saying. Okay. Then I'm not going to be this high. Then I'm going to turn off my paint first of all. My point was to to look at ridges that are down below me, see if I can see anything of interest. Since we really didn't go there.
Right, and that's
when
where
we
Des
were.
is, and that's what you're doing. That's fine.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So at this point, I need everyone
It's
to
a whole
give.
lot of nothing over here, guys.
As 1, 2, 3, 4.
just clear a thumb more.
Man, barely doing better than me on my perception. Getting the same initiative. What am I keeping him around for? Come on, I'm here to moot.
His dashing good looks.
You do have proficiency in a lot of skills, though. You are good for that, at least.
Candy.
All right. Let me just a moment here. I have to change something. Make sure everything is correct. It is. Okay, perfect. Oops, I can't spell. And it's a 3-letter word. I still spelled it wrong.
We all.
Okay. Coming out from behind an outcropping. You can't really tell exactly where it came from, but when you see it, it's coming from behind the rock. Play mode. Okay. I will turn the grid back on now.
The grid, my beloved.
Alright, these things are 5 feet above level. Alright, so it looks like this.
Nuh-uh. I don't see it, so it doesn't exist.
Alright, let me see. I had intended on doing it well, and I don't think I ever did. Let me just double check, because I think I failed as a DM. Yes, I failed as a DM. Alright, so you're going to have to use your imagination and pretend that this is underwater.
That thing's cool! And freaky, but like, mostly cool. That thing looks sick as fuck.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's eating that creature. It's not a parasite.
My question is whether those are arms grabbing the guy, or if they're like a second set of teeth.
Alright, and it is swimming
Because
towards
if you
you
look, they're
quickly.
similar to the other teeth.
Yes, they are. He's not a hydra.
Oh, it's going towards me! Okay, cool. I definitely thought that it was the other guys. That's what it's like. If I don't see it, it's not real.
Alright, so it swims up to you. Let me shrink it down for the stream. I'm going to leave it in this view for the stream because the 2D view isn't built as a 3D map, so it would just be weird showing everybody these weird elevations. So it makes more sense just to show them like this.
The 2D map.
Alright, goes to bite you and misses, and then oh, I'm sorry, that was the wrong one. So he should have been 9. Should have been this. It does hit you,
Yeah, my KC is 19.
and it wrapped as it bites into you. These big mandibles. It also these appendages come out from its body as it starts to wrap around you with this um, grab you, and then also wrap around you like a constrictor snake.
Wow. That's very brave of it, considering I'm a large creature.
Alright, Bex. So this thing is on and wrapped around Dez. You would be at 25 feet.
Technically in melee. I'm thinking. Or imagining, because I'm also on Bex, and it's in melee with Bex wrapping around it.
You would have to. It would. You were. You would have to move down Bex a little bit because it is below him. Bex takes up 10 feet, and so it is down below, attacking from the bottom, and you are up on his back. So you would have to move around.
All right. In that case, I will kick off Dez's back, and swim hopefully to over here.
You have a +2 on your athletics check. You have a +2 on
Yep.
your athletics check.
So I can hopefully see it and then shoot it, but we'll see if I can move
Yeah, go ahead
first.
and go half your distance, but go ahead and roll your
Oh, my
athletics
bad.
check first.
We've been there then. For a moment. So, place 2 athletics. That was almost a low roll, so yeah.
Nice. Alright, so you can go your 15 feet.
Get from there, right?
So you're 10 feet above it. Go ahead and do your sneak attack.
Yeah.
Attack.
No, I didn't click on it. My bad. Target.
Yes, it has to be targeted.
Yeah.
You succeeded.
This. Do I have that +1 from Dez or for attacking? No.
Only if it's
No.
a ranged attack.
It is a
He would not
ranged
be
attack.
carrying his weapon, and it is a ranged attack, but he's not carrying his weapon, and this thing is wrapped around him.
Yep. Sweet. That's why I asked. So -2. Roll to a hit.
I presume. Am I? For a coordinated shot. Is that what it is?
Threatening with a melee weapon. Am I a melee weapon?
Yeah.
I am the
Alright, so you hit.
weapon.
Don't forget your damage.
Yep.
The
Click
extra,
the effect
trick
for
attack.
that.
There we go.
Woo.
From a 2 to a 7. Because you tricked it. Alright. And what were you using?
Using the ice gun.
Okay.
The hail pistol.
Right.
Des, first off, speaks on comms, so the others know what's going on. Next up, I want to
What did
know
you
what
say
I
on
can know
comms?
about this. He says, trouble down here, some kind of worm thing.
Okay.
I would like to learn about the worm thing now, please. I am an animal hunter / trainer. Does my profession apply?
Yes.
Cool. What's that? Oh, I haven't really seen this thing before.
Your underwater specialties is not as good as your normal.
Yeah. Look, I just know how to tell fish skeletons apart from normal skeletons, okay? You look at the jaw, you look at the teeth. Okay, yeah. Do I need to do anything to not be... Actually, I would much rather it be trying to grab me than Bex. So I will just take out my pike and try to stab it.
Alright, so you are... Did I apply it?
I don't believe you applied any effects to me.
They have two very similar attacks. Give me just a second here. This one is a plus grab. Yes, I was right. And so it is called... Not that one. Not that one. Alright, so you are grappled. Like I said, it's wrapped around you, and it has all these little arms, appendages, things, legs, things grabbing you, and its big mandibles have you grabbed as well. Effects.
Okay, would you show the effects thing? I am not on my usual computer, so I don't have it saved.
I can. Conditions.
Conditions, that's the word. You are correct.
There we go. What the heck? So the quick version is can't move or take two-handed actions. I'm glad
Scrolling on
it
as
said it,
fast.
not me. You're restrained by a creature, can't move, take a -2 to your armor class, attack, reflex, initiative, dex-based skill, and ability checks, except those made to grapple your opponent in turn or to escape. In addition, you can't take actions that require two hands to perform. You can't take attacks of opportunity. Can't use stealth to hide from the creature grappling you. They had to say it. They had to say it because I can hear people arguing. Even if a special ability allows you to hide, but you normally couldn't. If you become invisible, though, through a spell, you get a +2 to your attack to escape. If you receive no other benefit. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay, so being grappled is
Thinking
actually
along those lines, that is
really
going to be harder for you to try
inconvenient
to
for
hit it with
me.
a pike. You could breathe fire on it.
I could. He would just do a quarter damage, if it even hits. Well,
It'd be really cool.
technically,
Lots of
it does
steam.
hit, but they can... Yeah. Anybody want to go in a very brief hot tub? Yeah, okay. Let's try to break out of this grapple then. Yeah. Okay. Acrobatics or athletics, I'm assuming? I'm assuming it's one of those? I'm assuming I can make one of those? Let's say, already dragging the die.
I have slept and eaten. Give me just a second here. I want to, because it's a combat maneuver type Silliness. EFG. Grapple. Alright. Here it is. Okay. Until you use a standard action to attempt a grapple combat maneuver to grapple you, giving you the grapple condition. So you can attempt to give it the grapple condition, or uses the escape task of the acrobatic skill to break free.
Oh. Okay. I'm not
Grapple's
that
pin
acrobatic.
condition lasts until the end of your next turn, unless you renew it or move away.
Okay, what would it take for me to grapple him back?
And just so you guys know, when you renew a grapple, you can remove one item from the target's body that can be easily accessed, including most weapons and equipment.
Good
In
to
a
know.
pickpocket.
I steal his shoe.
So, one of you wants to become a grappler, you can start messing around with people. All right, what was your question?
What does it take to grapple him back?
Okay, that's not what I thought you were asking. So, close that, close that. All right, so to grapple, if the result of your okay, so it's 8 plus 5. Okay, so it's just a combat maneuver. So it would be an attack, an armed attack, and you have a -4 because this
Oh.
rules is written as -8. It's a KAC +8, but I do
Oh,
4
yeah.
because it's so crazy. So just put a -4 in a modifier, and then do an armed attack. If you beat it by 5, you also pin it.
Okay, come on, come on. Ah. Wait.
You do not have it targeted. There we go. Has a miss.
Oh, yeah, because I'm already grappled, so that gives a -2. And then
It
no,
would
except
not.
those. So it's a 16, in
So,
fact.
wait a second. It specifically says unless you're trying to escape it, but I'm going to say if you're also trying to grapple it too. So, but no, it's still
It does say except those
too hard.
made to grapple your opponent in turn.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. And then that is a standard action. I will go ahead and might as well. I can attempt to demoralize as a move action. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do that. So I just like have this like rumbling growl, and maybe that spooks him a little bit. I think it's coded where I can just roll it like this. We're gonna find out. Alright. So that is a success. I do not exceed it by 5. So let me. I don't have things. The actual demoralize thing. That is in the intimidate skill. Okay. Un momento. I don't have everything that I need all the time. If you succeed, they're shaken for 1 round, increases by 1 for every 5 which your result exceeds the DC. But I also I have Soaring Carnage, which means that they're demoralized for 2 rounds instead. Like I'm just immune
Shaking for
to
2 rounds. All right.
she can. Thanks that. Okay. There we go.
All right.
Sorry that took so long.
Duration 2. Okay, good. All right. Second one comes out of the rock. And you notice it is much smaller. As it attacks Bex with a 2 on the die. Miss. All right, so Luna, you were looking over the edge, so you see Bex react to something. It's hard. You can't see the second one, but you see the first one wrapped around Des, and you can tell that Bex is reacting to something.
Okay.
And you are 35 feet above him, besides the distance as well.
Right. So, I mean, where I am, I'm 55 feet out and 70 feet from the target.
Yes.
Means that the a squared plus b squared plus c squared is about 90 feet to get down to that point.
70 feet. It's 70 feet of movement because you can move and go diagonally down. I mean,
Without any penalty. Okay.
it's you just move like normal, and with Starfinder, if you go diagonal too much, it adds some, but that'll automatically be applied. So just move where you want to move to. But
Yeah,
first of all,
'cause I know
give me a athletics check +2.
exchange. Come on, athletics.
And I take
That's
back what I said originally, because I forgot you are. I was thinking you were standing on the edge of the lev, trying to see
no.
past all those rocks. You're not.
Get
You're
the camera
25
view.
feet above the ledge where you're looking down. So yes, you can see everything just fine.
I missed up with the feet, but I think I was at 55 the moment when it started. Is that correct, or was I
Correct.
lower?
So you're 70 feet
I
from
think
the
it's really
one,
cool.
and you are 75 feet from the second one.
Right. Okay. It's just cool, like when you go to the 3D camera mode, see like us floating up in the sphere of the water.
Like I said, the reason I'm not doing the 2D mode this fight is
3D.
because the cliff face should be there, and it's not. I didn't put the cliff face in, so anyway.
The camera mode is 3D, 3-dimensional.
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm going to move my, as far as I can go, speed
Can't
30.
because you're trying to swim and you're getting spun around.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stand there from where I am.
Right. You have a standard action. You can use that to move if you want, or you can shoot or cast a spell or do whatever you want to do.
Right. Okay. Well, I was thinking about the Soul Surge, but however, too far away. And you said spells don't
Depends on the spell. So your
work.
Soul Surge is 35 feet. So yes, you are too far away to just do the Soul Surge.
Right. So I'm just gonna do the try distracting it with my dancing lights. Oh, sparkly things. No such luck, huh? Well, then I will just use my my tactical auto. The disadvantage, I'm sure. One.
Dancing Lights is 140 feet range.
My tactical is 30, so I'm still way far away.
So you could do your dancing lights.
what I'm thinking. So none of my weapons will be effective even if I took the... What's the modifier on that? Or is it
Which
even not
weapon?
even possible? The tactical semi-auto?
It's -2 to hit.
Damn, I'm going with that.
But then
Okay.
would it also have the -2 from the underwater? Or is that
Range.
already?
And so actually, I'm sorry. So normal -2, but because of the range, you're 70 feet away. The range is 30, so it will be a -6 total. 4 from the range and 2 for the water.
Okay, cool. Do it. Come on, baby, give me something. Still a miss.
All
I'd
right.
say no two. But still good try, though. I was pretty damn close. You see the bullet slowing down right if Des watches it go.
All right, Dr. Clef. You heard Des cry out. You are 5 feet above the cliff, so you can't really see a lot yet. But you see Luna pull a gun and shoot.
We'll use my full action, or to move triple my speed at then half that, I guess. So
You can go to 4 times your speed, and got to do an athletics check first.
yes, let me do that before I confirm. Okay. 2 athletics.
Hey, Lady M, welcome. Doing an underwater fight right now.
Never mind.
These weird bug things. Alright, and since you're using your full action, I'll let you roll a second time to see if you can go half of
I
it.
appreciate it.
There we go. Alright, so you can go basically your speed.
I'll go there.
And then do you want to
Is
go
that
up or down at all?
I will go up 20 feet.
Okay, because they are, keep in mind, with their... Oh, I forgot to put his on there. He would be the same as him, so he is 25. Okay, so do the math from you to it, and Fantasy Grounds does do it, by the way.
Yeah.
So 60 to 25, you're 45 feet above it. 35 feet above it, I mean.
Yeah.
If you want to
45,
be 60 feet
55.
up. Okay, and you're
Yeah,
10
that's good
feet
for now.
from
I
the
just want to get
surface of the
eyes on
water.
them.
The surface is 10 feet above you.
Oh, good to know. At the moment, I just
Yeah,
want
if it just
to
swims
get eyes
away.
on them and see if I can identify them.
Okay,
So
so that
I
is...
have a Xeno secret profession, if that applies.
does, and it is, I don't even know what she rolled, and I don't know if she rolled the right thing or not. Identify creatures. It is a life science check.
I also rolled profession.
Oh,
So
it's flat profession. That's right. That works. Or
Life
profession.
science or
Xenoseeker,
profession?
these are not... are they rare?
Are they rare creatures? Then Xeno seeker. If not, it doesn't apply.
These are... So I'll let you choose, because if you, let me look at the difference here. Identify creatures. So it's a wash either way. If it's a rare, it's a 5 more to identify it. If it's average, you wouldn't get the +5 bonus, but it's 5 less to identify it. So
In that case, I'll just roll life
it
science.
ends up being a wash. So I would say this particular one is rare.
Oh,
So 29. Okay, so you get doing math here, 21. You get a 29. Two things. So these are called Ormos. These are aquatic ormos. They are typically... That's weird. Oh, I changed the real name. They are typically in desert areas as well. It's 2 different varieties. Trying to find it. There it is. Okay. All right. So, what would you like to know about them? They are animals.
Do they have any special resistances, defenses?
So they can burrow, and when they burrow, then they have obviously they're harder to hit when they're burrowing. But other than that, they do not have any kind of defenses for against any type of damages.
Okay. Do I get multiple questions?
Yeah, one more. Yeah.
Any special attacks?
All right. So they have. They can, if you are close enough to the surface, in this case, close enough to the wall where they live or the floor, they can, like I said, they're also from the desert, so they can attack without surfacing. It's called bite from below. And so they attack from 5 feet below, grab somebody, and pull them down into the ground a little bit. They can also they have a special movement that allows them to burrow and move better than most burrowing creatures. And if they are grappling somebody, they can then dig their claws into them and extract the bodily fluids from the creature through the claws like syringes. And mechanically that does constitution damage. And then the other thing they can do is just part of the attack from below. They can pull people down under the ground as well. That's it. All right. So yeah, so that's the special attack it has.
Always call over the comm. These look like aquatic ormos. Ormos.
Yeah.
Careful, they're good at burrowing. They can either drag you under or, well, try and extract some life force out of you if they grab you grappled. So best not be grappled.
I'm literally already grappled. You can see that.
Just says it's best not to be grappled.
Yeah. In your best interest as Mayday now.
All right. So that was you. Top of the next round. Look at that. Dez might survive. Let's see. Well, we can do one more real quick. This one should go by much faster. Oops, 25. It's close enough. All right, Bex.
Oh yes, that is me. In melee with people, do you have any melee tricks?
Just the one is in melee. The other one's not. Because you're 10 feet above it. And yes, you can do a trick attack with your survival knife.
I'll do that. This guy, prick him with a knife. I'll like pretend to be shooting at this other guy, and then I'll slash at him.
All right.
Hey.
Bluff. That's right. He uses his bluff. 30, nice.
Boom. Minus to hit. Slash. Oof. Still miss. Bad.
All right,
Slash at
Dennis,
it, but it just
see, it's
dashes out of the
grappling
way.
you.
Yeah, I really don't see a better path than to continue trying to grapple him. I still have the grapple condition, so I'm only putting a -2 in the box.
Correct.
So then it'll be the 4. I am targeting him. Here's my melee attack. Come on! Fuck! God damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to demoralize the other one. I growl at him. Really loud and scary.
He is smaller, so maybe you'll have an easier time.
Yeah, you know? I'm a big boy.
The one you're fighting is
Fuck me,
medium.
dude.
The one Bex is fighting is small.
Okay, well,
Doesn't matter, it's not a fumble
it's
because
not an
it's not
attack.
an attack.
Okay, well, woohoo!
Alright, a little small one. Hits. Alright, so you are grappled. Give me a perception check, Bex.
Did you do perception check? Da-da-da-da.
Say it's a 17 AC. 16. That's close enough. You notice this one, the pincer things it has do not look mature enough to do that special attack.
Congrats.
But you are grappled.
Calls out that he's got a baby one.
Yeah, it's small, but it does not have that. Dry as bones is what it's called. Grappled, there
It's
it is.
called dry as bones.
Alright, so you are grappled. Big one. Alright, so it has to maintain its grapple first.
Hope he fails.
Alright, as a full action that has surface no longer burrowing, it makes a bite attack against a grappled foe. If the attack fails, the grappled foe gains +2 on their next attempt to escape the grapple. If it succeeds, it does the bite normally, and then it plunges its claws in. Okay. Alright, so you get a +2. Well, you're not trying to escape, but I'll give it to you in as
Oh yeah.
grappled. Alright, Luna, are you gonna move?
I'm gonna move, yes.
Alright, and give me +2 to your athletics. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Athletics. Here we go. Come on, baby. Give me something good. Something good. Oh, that was almost a 17.
Nice. Alright, so now you can move half your speed.
Okay. Which is 15 feet. Right? There we go. Oops, get the square. Oh, go that way.
Okay, and do you want to go up We're down 15 feet.
Hypotenuse triangle.
I didn't understand what you said. Do you want to go down or up 15 feet?
Yes. Down 50 to
Okay,
15.
so you're at, so
40 at 50 feet, 45 feet away. Now, if I was doing it, can I do a double action and just go twice the distance? Or I don't have that. Oh,
if you would do a full action, you can go up to 4 times your distance. Yes. Is that what you would rather do?
well, I would like to get closer in, yes, but so that would be my intention.
All right, so you can
I
go.
don't know.
Your speed is 30, so you can go
Yeah,
30 feet. You can go up to
total of
15. You can go 15 more feet if you want.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Wait, 4 times your speed is 120, so you can go 60 feet. I'm sorry, you can go up to so 45 more feet if you want.
Right there. Perfect. So I'm gonna go 15 feet down as well. So I'm at 30, or I'm sorry,
Okay.
25.
Yes, you can. Do you want to be at 30 or 25?
25. Perfect.
Okay. Dr. Clef, you see Luna swimming past you, going down.
That's the wrong character sheet.
That would probably help having the correct one.
Mutation point. Let me
So
double
Bex
check something real quick.
has a small one on him, and Des has a larger one on him. Give me a perception check, Dr. Clef.
Perception, and I will be moving, so I might as well roll athletics.
Okay. All right. Nice.
Move over and down 15 feet.
Okay.
Oh, looks like that guy. Then range -2 for the attack. I'm going to use my adaptive strike to hit him.
Okay. Ooh, it's a hit.
Hey,
Piercing damage.
and
Okay.
that is it.
All right. So this is where we'll
Uh-oh.
pause it for a couple weeks. Let me change Bex up to 15. All right. Well, thank you for playing with me, guys.
Thank you for doing your
Thanks for
magic, dear.
DMing. It's always fun.
Thanks for DMing.
All right. Let's take a look and see who's around. It's still early on a Sunday. Wrong button. There it is. I don't even know if I have anybody watching, but we'll see
They're
if I have
watching.
at least. Spencer live. Two viewers. No, it's not worth it. All right. So we won't bother stream. But don't forget, we have D&D on Wednesday. We have cool stuff is happening this Wednesday. I'm pretty excited about what's going to be going on. And then next week we have our Finding Stars group And then 2 weeks, we'll be back here underwater again as you guys see if you can survive these 2 creatures. And don't forget to like, subscribe so you can catch all my other streams throughout the week as I'm doing different things Fridays and Saturdays and every other Friday and Saturday and things. So if you're following, and then you won't miss anything. So thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night, guys.